right back to Blueprints because I really enjoyed it. 3 days, heard some interesting prophecy type thing. Found a couple of interesting places. But still haven't gone too far, I think. And we're back. Mount Holly Manor. Still the same pictures. Alright, this time, now that I know the notes that say that the West Wing is more likely to be locked is a lie, I'm gonna try and stay over here more. Tiny bit of money. Apple. Hallway, because we're still early in. Need multiple paths. Yeah. So when I first saw that, I took it at face value, but now I know the red notes are supposed to be lies. Yeah, only the chapel room will let me still have that corner. I will lose some money from it, but that's okay. This one's a corner. So let's go ahead and do the guest room. Gem. Alright, that's nice. Same as ever, I think. Yes. I wonder... I don't think I need to be making notes about names. Though it's possible later I'll find out that I need to. What have we got? The observatory, perhaps? Observatory or the parlor? Let's go with the parlor right now. Oh, Herbert. Alright, what have we got? This is a blue box, obviously, yes. The blue box is true. That's obvious. The blue box is empty. Okay, at least one tells the truth, at least one lies, the other one we don't know. So, if these two both seem to be true, so this one has to be a lie. It says the blue box is empty, and that's a lie, so it has to be in the blue box. There we go. Two gems, nice. Might go with the drawing room. It's blocked. It's going up with the blocked room no matter what. It's too bad. Here we are. Drawing room again. Yeah, still the same note. Still Herbert. Which does make me question. I wonder if there's going to be another actual full character that's going to be the artist. Because clearly there's someone else that he has involved. Let's redraw. Let's do the den. There's nothing leading north, but it's okay. As long as we still maintain having options. Let's look south first. You know what I'm gonna... No, wait, I have to pick now that I've picked a door. Alright, well, in that case, let's get that ticket. Oh, it's locked. I need a key first. Oh, and right next to the commissary. Okay. I currently only have 2 coins, though. But let's at least see what they've got. A gem salt shaker, a shovel, a key. Okay, so that's a lie, though, so maybe it's not going to be closed. It's all changed. Okay, that's best, because it's going to leave me more openings. Okay. I don't think anything is appearing in here. Let's go this way. Guess we'll use a spare room, because that other door is going to be blocked off anyway. Shame there's nothing in here. The passageway. This is the only one that will let me continue. Oh. It's odd. I think that's just their art style at this point, but it might not be. Courtyard is... dang it. Alright, so I put this one at the dead end, unfortunately. Alright, we've got dice, that's useful. Help me avoid a dead end. Purse. Okay, so I have to actually find more money for that to help, but hopefully that's more likely now. Go with the corridor. Hold on to the die just a little longer. Better to use the dice to avoid complete dead ends. Like this. Right, come on. The Nook. It'll give me a key. Dang it. It's too bad. Alright. So it's 2 bedrooms. Hello again, little guy. You still have food somehow. You seem lonely if you're going to approach a stranger. Oh, what's this? Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, I will not have to share my room, I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today is a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has ever had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he's a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college, and I finally returned to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All that being said, I wouldn't have had it. I would still rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Okay, so Herbert and Simon. Another Simon. I think player character is also named Simon, but maybe he's named for his I guess it would be a grand uncle. So Herbert, who owned this, and his grand uncle Simon initially did not get along as children, but recognized as adults they were just kind of being jerks to each other. That's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to back up. It's a good thing I got that food and some more stamina. Let's hope this goes someplace good. Oh jeez, that was locked. It's a good thing I found that key. And it's all dead ends. Not all dead ends, actually. Bedroom can still... Oh, there's no other way north. In that case, let's go with the mail room. Places in order. Now, what do we got here? Utility fuse box indicators. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. That's interesting. Ah, dang, I wish I had the magnifying glass. I feel like I should write down that name. Because this is the first thing I've heard that sounds like, not hostile, but antagonistic, perhaps. Let me write that down. Danny Ravain is no longer staff. That might just be a totally innocuous thing, but it could be something else. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Jones to Dad. Same town. But now you have to head back to the entrance. %50 off on day 20 and 21. Dang. Wait, set up. I have to head back to the chapel. I'm not going to get to use the coupon book, so I'm going to okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. Maybe I'll get to use it another day. It's a pity. I was really hoping I'd get to do some more today. Maybe I'll come across another interesting room. I haven't completed the billiard room puzzle yet, so let's go give that a try. Sorry. Too late to do any good. Why is that one blue? Oh, I've got a combination lock here. Okay. Alright, so let's go look for numbers. What are the numbers still on the board here? 5, 8. Which one's the pink one? 10, 13, 3, and 15. Let's see how many of those are here. 5. No 3. 10, 13, 15. No, there is 3. Okay. Dang it. Okay. The 8 is still here. 5. Alright, 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, 15, and what is the last? That isn't the white. It's the blue. I can't make it out. That's not good. I can't make it out on that one either. Dang it, what is the blue striped one? Okay, quick process of elimination here. Can't be 6 or 7 or 1. Stripes, I believe, are always odd. No, they're not. What am I thinking? Dang it, I'm not sure what that one is. Okay, then maybe it's not the answer. Maybe there's something else. Dang, I really wish I had something more to go on here. We're gonna try again. Alright. 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, and 15. Okay, no, let's try it. What happens if... What, 9 plus 6? Yes. Times 15 plus 7 will be 22, but that doesn't work. Okay. How about minus 15 minus 7? That'll be 8. 17 minus 3. Let's do 10 times 2. Yes. Order of operations would be 14 times 2 minus 7. So 28 minus would be 21. Okay, so that all right, that doesn't work then. 14 minus 7 times 2, 14 again. Okay. It's just a key. Okay. No, a silver key. A locking door silver key always rates a room with many doors. Dang. That would have been nice much earlier. Okay. No, that leaves it. Oh. No, okay, this one can't continue on. Okay. There's the postcard again. Don't see anything else in here. East Wing Hall. Alright, both of these are going to be dead ends no matter what I do. So let's... requires a gem. Haven't seen this one yet. Let's go ahead and look. Milla. I don't know if that'll be important. Oh, nope. The day we all dread has finally arrived. This was unprecedented status. We inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. If the following instructions left by the Baron himself effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Assuming that I have a month to complete this. Haven't seen the gymnasium. It won't make a difference now. I don't know why merely being in the gymnasium makes me lose stamina, but it does apparently. But that is the house locked out for me. So that is where we will stop. Dang. It's a shame I can't conserve more items. That's going to be it. Day 4 over. Found 5 bedrooms. So let's go on to day 5. I think, again, we're going to start with the west wing. I'd rather start with that hallway. It's useful. This is directly the corner to the pantry. West Wing Hall, that's perfect. That's still the same. Let's look at this one first. Let's go ahead and use that. See if we can get these gems. This box is in the middle box, that's wrong. The gems are in the middle box, maybe. This box is in the middle box. Oh, well. That's easy. And we'll head back and see what's this way. Let's do the observatory this time. Get the second one. Let's take a look. 2 stars, which is... A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. 6 starts up. Let's go see what those are. Are they locked? Yes, they are. That's a shame. Corridor is always unlocked. Let's get the Nook, so I have a key already. That'll be more helpful than the commissary. If I get the coat room, then I definitely do want to get the commissary. Especially if I can also get some money, which I think is going to have a decent chance with these trunks up front. Silver key, okay. Passageway would actually be really nice here, so let's do that one. Actually, let's take the mailroom and see what it is. I wonder if this is a story or just a useful thing. Sleeping mask, magnifying glass, and gems. What's the sleeping mask for? First time you enter a bedroom, gain extra stamina. That can help. Okay, so that can help this last longer. Okay, so it's just items, no story use here. And now I can examine this more closely. Did he ever prove that he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay, that is story use. Right, I was right. Thief, question mark, next to his note here. Okay. And this is... the way north is locked up. Go ahead and use silver key. Special cost bypassed. Let's use the drawing room while I have it cheaper. Let's hope we get a good room for this one. I do not have any green rooms right now. That would let me continue. Let's redraw. Let's do the bedroom. That's going to do a lot of benefit for me. And for sleep mask, yes, there we go. Anything special in here today? Doesn't look like it. Can't even open the wardrobe. Yeah, let's do this and just bypass that card reader lock. Dang it. Now we'll need to go back to the den. At least it's not too bad, thanks to the bedroom. Kitchen. So there might be food or money. I might be wrong though. Yeah, I'm wrong. Too bad. Alright, laboratory. I haven't seen the laboratory yet. But this would lock me into hoping for a specific path out of the East Wing. Let's do it, because I haven't seen it yet. Alright, so this is something new. Ah, that's nice. It's because I still got some of them. They're just hard to read. To avoid touching these just yet. Alright. So there's a full table of elements. In case I need it. Key, H2O melting point. Typically, look over at Cinco Labs. We've got sent over here for a month to assist more with new turbine tests. I think I need some help. The past 3 days, I've been able to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how you get your work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips for my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Okay. Nothing too eventful there. I do not have the boiler room. What I do have, though, to me, like probably going back to the security terminal. That's not true. So let's see if we can get in here. Original unique house feature that will continue last to the end of the day. Cause and effect. Let's do bedroom redraft for the second. Add one goal to my allowance. We'll just see what happens. Okay, that's after it happens. Let's log into network. See what's here. See what else might be here at the lab. Yep. Search orders. Access. Everything's currently offline because I haven't found the security room yet. Data transfers not currently available. Electronic mail not available. Okay. So for now, that might be all I can do. Also have the boiler room for power, which obviously is not happening right now. Alright, back up to the front. Dang it. If I get a key out of the storeroom, I can continue up on the north side. Okay. Okay. Still makes that a dead end, but we can continue. I need to go straight north. rooms just a bit. That's the only one that's going to have continuation, but nicely it has 2. Let's see if I can have another way around it. Nope. Continue north. Chapel. And what could this one be? Locked as well. Locked again? This one better not also be locked. Courtyard has multiple branching paths off of it. Ah, dang it. What? Both? Are you serious? Well, that's just mean. I guess I learned something today. Is the other way out of the dining room locked as well, or is it unlocked? No, it was locked, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's the end of the day. That's unfortunate. Not sure I have time for another one. I haven't seen this yet. Oh, I have a lot that I haven't seen, actually. That's interesting. Yeah, because there's 46 different types of rooms. Interesting. So red rooms are negative effects. On the laboratory just is a dead end. Bedrooms give me more stamina. Hallways just open options. Green rooms just outdoor stuff. And shops obviously. Okay. Well, I need to call it a day. A shame, really. Technically, I got further than before. I just didn't really do much there. let's go east this time. Or maybe I should start by just going up center and then later doing it. Wow, that's not good. Let's do the storeroom. Just go ahead and have this stuff. That's different. Let's do the den. I think the walk-in closet could be very useful. Dice. Gems. It has to be significant, but I don't know how yet. Is that matchbook? No, a lockpick. Okay. Would have loved to have had that at the end of last run. Alright, 2 dice, 2 gems, and a lockpick. Okay. Yeah, let's do the observatory. 3 stars. What do we get today? Slice, okay. Just a little bit more stamina. That's okay. Any little bit helps. Let's go with... that'd be the patio. If I find the shovel, I'll need to come back. Ah, key, nice. Let's do the parlor. What do we got today? Gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box. Gems are in this box. That's... this one's a little more tricky. Not... Okay, if only one is telling the truth. Dang it. Okay. If they're in this one, then this one's telling the truth. This one's telling the truth. And this one's telling the truth. So he can't be black. If it is white, then then this one's lying. This one's lying. And this one's lying. So it has to be blue. Blue is the only way that one is telling the truth and two others are lying. Yep. Okay. Let's see the courtyard. Let's see if a gem is in here. I don't think so. Okay, I guess it only spreads gems to rooms that have already appeared. Okay. Let's just redraw. Taking the bedroom. Let's see, anything special? Too bad. At least this time the chapel will give me multiple exits. Let's try this one first. Okay, it worked. I have not seen this one yet. What's special about this one? There's a safe in here. That's what's special. I have no idea what it could be, so we're going to take a look around the room. Safe is part of it. A Christmas present. That's the first thing that got opened. Maybe if I had the magnifying glass, I could look more closely at it. A couple coins at least. Shame. We'll have to come back. Alright, lockpick still worked, good. So keep moving through the laboratory. Yeah, there's still space over there. Found it early this time, so maybe I can actually get some use out of its experiment. That could actually be really good, because that could basically help me actually keep getting it and really help the exploration. With that combination, this might go very well. Security is very useful. Let's have it. Useful. Where's he? Oh dear. Okay, it's only stuff that's here that I haven't seen yet. System. Yeah, I'm gonna set that lower so I'm less likely to run into them. It's useful. What's this say? Just blue is true, red is lies again. So let's take the west wing. It's blocked off. Go through to the nook. Get another key. See here, that will be the third room, so I can. Okay. Think not quite what I wanted. No hurt. Darn. Okay, but I can still access that corner of the house through the entryway if I run out of stuff. A gem. And shoes. Okay, can save me some stamina. So if I do go back to the entrance, that can help me. Let's go back and do that. Because I can take... Oh dear, I have a long way to go. It's a good thing I got those shoes then. And... yes, here we go. Dang it, but that won't help me there. So we're going to do this and hope I get a bedroom of some sort. Alright. Experiment successful. No, it didn't give me recovery, just money, which isn't as useful as I would have liked. Okay. Now I gotta get back to the security room. I have a long way to walk. I do have the running shoes, which will help me. I hadn't even looked at the store yet. Lockpick? Yes. Let's reroll. Passageway, but that requires 2. But hallway is still good. Reroll again. Let's take the billiard room puzzle again. Since I've got this very well in hand. 15. Add 5 and 4. 9. Adding 1, 18, minus 17, 2. Okay, 12, minus 7, 5, times 4, 20. 17, minus 14, 3 times 5, 15. Okay, 2 standard keys. useful to have. To the pantry. Some food. Not a lot, but it helps. Every little bit helps. That would dead end this path. Let's get the commissary open first. So let's see what it has today. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, no sector. Okay, we're gonna hold off for a bit. If I get the coupon book, I'll come back and get the shovel. Dang it, these all dead end. Let's get the guest room. We can recover and get more dice. A gem. Okay. That works out nicely. Alright, going well so far. Okay, lockpick didn't work. Use the key. That may lock me out of the east wing, but now let's see what the library has to offer. It's nice. Can I go up? Yes, I can. Mount Holly scrapbook. Claim tickets, okay. Favorite floor plan is the drawing room. Yeah, makes sense. Large purchases, the shovel. Must avoided. Locksmith, utility, and nursery. Interesting. Okay, that's a neat little thing. Oh, there's another thing here. Records. 2 hours, 20 minutes. 6 days. Long stay, 30 minutes. Yeah, I messed up the parlor once. Alright. Huh. Let's start at the top. So that'll help me next time, I guess. That's blank. House directory rates source information. Wish to read more about a specific room in your house. Press R to bring up and pull up that directory. I see. Okay, I can also click on these. And okay. A permanent one. Yes. Okay. This Also blink. Alright, what am I going to get? Temple lockpick. It works. Okay. Aquarium has every color of room. Also has multiple. It leads off the wrong direction. Let's re-roll. Let's get the boiler room. I think I'm going to need the ability to re-roll that, what the next room's going to be. Okay. If I need to turn power back on later. Oh no. It locked that door. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to trek back then. Take the time to go to the commissary. Get the shovel, because I haven't seen a lot of spaces I could use it in. Hopefully the running shoes will give me a hand here. Just one in the boiler room. I'll go check it. I'm really running down my stamina with this, unfortunately. A coin. Yes, this ends up being dead end. I'll see if I can get that puzzle. Oh, it is a good thing I saved that dice. What this room it is. I'm out of gems. Dang it. At least I'm still continuing on. I can't. Dang it. It's too late to use a coupon book. Can I at least make it to the rank 8? Oh, that's perfect. Dining room at rank 8. What do we got? Fish. Lemon glazed salmon. I'm sorry, that does not sound appealing to me. I also just generally don't like fish. Or glaze. That's terrible. To the dark room. think I saw that key. I only have one option. No! But this is the one in front of the antechamber. I had to... Turn on the lights in the dark room. Does it actually let me see in there now? It does. And, there's that picture again. Orchard, there's a heart symbol on it. Print and notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume, for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Okay, so thinking about this a bit, I've seen her picture multiple times, and so it seems to be more of a proper picture rather than a drawing. So I think this may also be the person that, when she died, they stopped building in the West Wing. Also, looking back at my notes again, the password is Swan Song, so it feels like big mysterious houses usually have some sad history to them. I think this might be it. This lady was a very close friend, maybe wife. Probably not. I don't get that impression from the way they talk about her. If this is the same woman from that newspaper clipping / note I found before in the West Wing. Maybe non-romantic, but still very, very close. I just put a blank in the notes right now. And that may have something to do with what's going on. Perhaps, but I'm just going to, maybe not, but I'll just make a note of this and see if it comes up again later. Sinclair. Okay. Anyway, we need to look at what else we can do now. She'll have a path. Anything else here? It has a different picture, not the usual one. Cinca Co. Is that his company? So did he own a company called Cinca? That's what this is. Oh. That feels important, but I wish I had the magnifying glass. Dang it. This... Wow, okay, this feels like this room is just way, way more important than everything else. What is this? A battery pack. Good to know for later. Someone else knew. Some maids. More clearly defined. Hold up. Something different. Something about the face there. The feather duster looks here. I don't know, it looks like there's a difference there. Alright. Lockpicks didn't work. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. The one at the end is no use. use. I can try lockpicks on each of these. Yes, that one works. And we'll see what happens. Oh, just like that. Not used right now. Combine inventory to make new items. Interesting. Huh. Yes, the magnifying glass. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Guess not. Let's go back. Now I've got that magnifying glass. This picture. Yes, this one. Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. How interesting. Let's write that down. Green memos in Hartley's room. Don't believe I've seen Hartley's room, but it's good to know that. Alright. Let's see what's in the next room over. Oh dear. This may be the dead end. No, wait, there's still one way out of the dining room. Okay, let's go ahead and get the mail room. So we'll have some help next time we find the mail room. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9? Maybe. Grand realm of fen airs. In fog we are lost, and in fire we are found. That's interesting. Find up with the dead end. I'll go back to the boudoir and check that combination on the safe. Let's head to the dining room. Oh dear, sorry. Right, let's check these rooms and see if I can find the one that leads back to the gymnasium. Nope. Can't pick. Nope. That one opened. It's a dead end, but there's a gem. That's good help. Wait. Oh, that's... Open the door in the antechamber. Yes. Okay. Oh no. It's dead end. Alright. Well, it's a new room at least. Let's see if there's anything. There are 12 major keys. Oh, who's running this? Hartley. Okay. Hartley, I know we often spoke of this day, and I don't think there's anything to say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I'd always known this final letter would give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself, uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel an inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar as a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trimsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this manner. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. So Hartley used to be the valet or butler or some other important person for Sinclair. I am going to start making notes of names more often, because I feel like this is going to become important. I don't know if his name is going to mean something, but like if he did take the order and get retired and everything, then it's fine. But it does mean that this note is wrong. Too bad. Look at all these keys. The ladyship's chamber. So maybe they were married? Yeah, I've seen everything but these two, the important rooms now. Oh. Mr. Rhoda, Mrs. Babbage has told me that you'll be overseeing the network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I'm gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connections seems to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you to access the network administrator controls. M key. The first 4 letters of your last name, followed by the first initial. First and 5th letter need to be capitalized. If any questions, let me know in the next few days before my departure. Randolph. Okay. So I have part with an admin key. Alright, admin password. Route. No, not route. Root. Something blank, but capitalized. I need to know Mr. Rhoda's first name for that to work, but I have something to work with. Alright. Now, straight south to the boudoir. We're going to try that code. This was just 6789. Westwing Hall. Does it still have that clipping? Yes. Okay. I'm going to put that in with a question mark. Clara Epson. Oh, I gotta go the other way. No. What I can do though is I can come over and look at this photograph more closely, thanks to this magnifying glass. And it's not helping. Dang it. I think that has to be the end of this day. Got a lot done. Sadly, not as much as I would have liked. A lot of stuff I couldn't use. Let's actually take a slight risk and see if we can make it to the courtyard. If the shoes trigger. Yes. Let's see if there's anything I can dig up out here. Yep. Nothing of interest. Darn. Any more patches? No. The patio. Again, if the shoes trigger. They don't. Darn. Okay. But I think I actually learned a lot today. I'm seeing more of a story about the actual paths to the sky. Sinclair also had a brother named Simon. It's very useful. We don't need more than post-it notes for this now. Got close. I almost reached the antechamber. Real shame. There's only 9 empty spaces. Let's do one more. It's going to be a long one, but it already is. It's okay. I have a hard time putting this game down. It's like, no, I'm going to record this, but I want to keep going. It's overcast today. Wonder if the stamp could mean something. If I come back with the magnifying glass. As useful as the storeroom is, let's not do that right off the bat. See the guest room. Guest room sometimes has stuff in it. A key. Nice. Yeah, let's do center. Hallway. It's a good place to start. Dang it. Don't have gems for the commissary. Yeah, let's go get the storeroom. Tub and a bat. It's odd. Funny looking bat, at least. Passageway would have been useful. Guess the pantry. Some food. Some money. Needs to be the den. I've got to be able to keep going. Parlor it is. That's not Rhoda. Okay. This box is black. True. True. The gems are in the true box. This box is blue. Yeah, at least one of these has to be lined, which means it has to be this one, the one that says it's in the true box. Yeah, I got it right. That's good. Bedroom with dead end. It has to be the corridor. Okay. It's gotta be a chapel. It's more useful. Hi. That's good. That'll help. Alright, let's keep avoiding the dead end. What's here today? Gem, magnifying glass, shell, set of gems. No. It's a number pad on the water cooler? That's strange. Okay. So I have to go this way instead then. Take the drawing room. Save the dice. But I do get to re-roll this one. Hopefully make sure it's a good one. Oh. West Wing hallway. Safest choice right now. Let's take the mailroom. Maybe he's gonna have a key card. Sleeping mask, 2 gems, 2 keys. It's very good, at least keeping me going. Everything except the key card. The key card could still stop me. No. Okay, security room. Yes. Let's lower the security again. I wonder if it'd still be on low. Maybe. We'll see. No, wait. I didn't have to log in to do that. Key card system. Settings. Low. And that will hopefully make sure I don't have to deal with those anymore, since I've already found one. It could be at most 2. Let's go ahead and look at the rumpus room, actually. See that fortune teller again, see if it's got something interesting to say. First we're gonna look around. Money. It might be worth it to go back to the commissary later. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms. There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. That one is intense. There's definitely more going on to the story. Definitely the passageway. Let's wait. I don't have enough for the office anyway. Let's re-roll this one. Dang it. Let's get the nook for another key. Dang. It's heading south. I don't want to use a key to head south. Alright, let's try this. Not locked. Good. Dark room. See the kitchen instead. No? Dang. Okay. Guess I'm stuck with the dark room. Locked. Dang, I've only got one choice. Dang it. I wonder if it'd be... Oh, there's a gem. That's good. Same thing about the maids. Didn't look at the center last time. It's maids again. Camera. Camera again. Okay, but now I need to go back to security. The dining room. Pretty close to rank 8 anyway. That'll put me at rank 8. Let's take the billiard room because it's got a puzzle that'll give me keys. And I can go back and... Oh, that looks better. Porterhouse State. Now I've got plenty of movement. In fact, I'm probably going to end with being locked out. Alright. 4. 16 minus 7, 9. 14. Okay, divided by 2. That was supposed to be what that one is. Divided by 7, which makes 2. Skipping a step. Okay. 20 minus 10 times 2. And it's still 20, actually. Divided by 4. 5. Alright. That's good. Dang it. As much as I would like it, I can't do it right now. It'll have to be the kitchen. I'm not out of paths forward just yet. No. Dang it. Alright, I saw the key. I can go back to the dark room and get the other one. Alright, come on. Running shoes and another key. Running shoes aren't going to do me any good right now, though. Let's go ahead. Well, I've got one. Let's go and see what's this way. The gymnasium would be most useful. No. No, are you serious? So much for useful. That's not good. No. Found. Wait. Are there keys in the commissary? Let's see here. No, there isn't. Dang it. I was hoping it would let me in if I turned off. Okay. Dang. That's actually disappointing. Okay, that was a very fast day. Let's do it again. Let's do it the other way around. Let's do west, center, east this time. Okay, day 8. It's a parlor. Go ahead and get those gems. The box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the blue box. This box is the black box. These two are lying, so this one has to be telling the truth. I don't want to be locked out of this corner. Yeah, let's go ahead. And then I'll have a room that I can pick a dead end for. Dang, not the most useful. Turn that off. Door on. Garage on. Missing lever. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Well, that was a shame. Take the dam. Security is early, but that's okay. Good, even. Because it helps me avoid the key cards. Get some keys. Alright, 10. 2 times 6, 12. 5 times 4, 20 divided by 10, 2. 7 minus 3 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20. What? Alright, 2 times 6, 12. Yeah. 5 times 4, 20, divided by 10, 2. Okay, 7 minus 3 is 4, times 5 is 20, I missed this, divided by 2 is 10. Damn. Oh, a key card. Well, then you know what? If I have it, then it's to my advantage for there to be more electronic doors. There's a gem I haven't seen. I have the key card, so that should be to my advantage. Only slightly, but it'll still help. Let's keep going. Straight. The nook. Key. And what's next? Commissary keeps moving me forward. I have no money though, so it's of no use. It's different. I only have one gem right now. Anything in here? Too bad. Drawing room would be very helpful. I always pick the drawing room, don't I? Let's see if I get something facing north. Hallway. Locked. Dang it. What? Why are both locked? What? Pantry. Oh no, because I'm out of the storeroom. Let's get a key. Now do I go ahead and... Let's go ahead and look at the east wing. Let's take the library. No, I shouldn't have. Oh. Here, something new. This hasn't been seen very much. No, that's a date. That's today. Day 8 is November 14th, 93. I don't know if that's going to be useful, but we'll find out. To Reddington, third largest city of Fen Ares, the site of former capital. Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Reddington's most popular attraction And a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Assyrian canopy house and mausoleum, spell-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in the picturesque walk, which concludes at main way station. Species of holly. Makes sense because they call it Holly Mountain. Featherfall Keep. Find this sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important of the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintained the residence and staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence and began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction. The estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, documents contain conflicting dates that have recently cast some doubt on this long-standing myth. I'm beginning to think we are not on Earth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine the tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear beauty, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Area's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. Elevation of 11,220 feet. Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern scope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture and at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. Don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, the unique marketplace was once Brington's central railway station in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned to a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you're bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar is a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventures in Reddington. So we're over here. Was that the last page? Yes. Okay. That's interesting. I do wonder if at some point we will be exploring further in the town. I do wonder if there's going to be more beyond this house at this point. Between those prophecies, that guide, feels like there might be. Oh, I have 5 now. Is that enough? I don't even know what the Shroud Shaker does, so I'm going to leave that be. Okay. Try to go north, even if it means more locked rooms. Has to be that one. A trunk, which is probably locked. I think those are always locked at this point. Locked. This one better not be. No, it's got the card key. Oh, dang it! I turned it off. It's all the way back in. Dang. I don't think I'm going to make it there. Yeah, I can't make it there and back. Well, might the bedroom make up the difference? No. If I had a straight shot, I could have. Dang. Four steps, I don't have 4 steps. Today was a wash, which is unfortunate. And it's going to be a sad note to end on, but I do think I need to stop. This one has gone for a long time. Look at that mess. That meant that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locked doors in a row. Dang. But that's definitely interesting. A lot of interesting things. Definitely learning more about the household, the town, a bit about the house itself. But still trying to figure out how everything works. But hopefully that's going to have to be next time. If you've been watching, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'd love to hear from you. What I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, anything in between, really. And I hope to see you again next time.